And hello, everyone. Hello,
Hello,
Emil.
hello.
Yeah, my name is Pelly. I am working here on the MakeCode team at Microsoft, and we are back for the Digital All Star Show with my assistant Emil. And so this is a show where we have pro athletes, all star athletes coming in and showing how they're passionate about technology and helping kids and communities deal with
On the
the
show, baby.
situation right now. And today we're very happy to have with us Rashaan Melvin from the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we're just bringing in our guest in the show right now. So, Rashaan, thank you for
Yes.
coming.
Oh,
How
no
are you
problem.
doing?
Thanks for having. Good. How about yourself?
We're doing, great in our staying safe here in Seattle. How about you
Absolutely.
guys? And I saw you.
I
I
was,
saw you have an assistant.
yes, I do. My son is here with me. He's gonna help out, and he decided about joining the video game.
Oh, that's
Say hi.
great. Yeah, I'm gonna get some great design work. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Yeah, we're gonna be coding a game in this show. If you're watching this on Mixer, we've got the chat open, and Rashaan is there to answer questions for you. But for our viewers, Rashaan, could you tell us more about you and your career?
Yes. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. Born and raised in Waukegan. I graduated high school back in 2008. So you see all these faces here a little bit old, but they
No.
no, not at all.
No.
Also, I attended Northern Illinois University and have a degree in criminology, as well as, and then I went on and went undrafted to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in 2012. And this is my eighth year in the National Football League, and I'm a member of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, that's quite a career that you've
Yes.
got lined up. Yeah, this is very impressive, and we're so glad to have you on the show. Um, So this is a question we ask to all the athletes, because it's kind of puzzling. How do you stay in shape when you're
Yes.
quarantine and staying at home, and especially you because you're the pros. Your body has to be in top shape. So we're kind of looking at to you, and how do you do it?
It's been tough now. Normally at this time we'll be in OTAs, which is off-season training activities. We are not allowed to go to the facilities at this time, but we was able to get some home equipment to work out at home. Um, just really just trying to stay focused, and I have a gym that's available to me that I actually go to and was able to get some work done there as well. But it's for us, for everybody else, it's pretty much just staying home, working out at home, using their home gyms, and getting the work done that way.
Yeah, that's great. So you've got weights in the kitchen and in the bathroom, and
Weights is more in the garage, and I have bands all over my house right now, trying to stay loose and being able to stretch and be limber so I can run fast and jump high.
RJ, is your dad telling the truth? Is he really practicing all the time,
Yes.
or just watching TV?
He's
Oh, he's
practicing all the
practicing.
time.
Yeah. Uh,
It's
this
true.
is this is great. So we have another question for you, and also for RJ. What is your
Yes.
favorite video game growing
You want
up?
to you want to ask what's your favorite video game? Can you come right here for a second so you can see? You want to answer first? What's your favorite video game?
Shadowlands.
Cause you already said.
No, we didn't hear it. Tell
He
it
said he
again.
likes. Say it again.
Shadowlands.
Battlelands? Do you know
Mm-hmm.
that one,
Yeah.
Emil?
It's a mobile game.
It's a mobile game. Yeah, they know. We're already out of
Uh,
the loop.
yeah, he has me playing that all the time. Yeah, he's trying to get all the characters. Uh, but me growing up, my favorite video game, I would have to say like Sonic. You
Son.
know, I think the movie just came out,
Yeah.
and it was a pretty good movie, and I'm excited for number two whenever that comes out.
Yeah.
And Sonic was all about getting the rings and not dying and staying alive. So it was a pretty interesting game.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it's a
And
fast game.
The hedgehog not dying.
yes, and now I think it's
He
more
knows.
more like sports games, 2K,
Okay.
Daddy, I got Sonic
NBA
on my
2K
iPad.
and Madden as well. So
Daddy, I
Madden.
got 2 Sonics
I
on my
know
iPad.
you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, these games are super fun. Yeah, we've got a lot of Madden fans here, a lot of screaming in the house. Right to
Yeah.
my right here. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's cool. That's really great. Um, why do you so let's go into coding. Why do you feel that, coding is something that kids should learn about? Yeah.
I think the way the world is going right now, everything is tailored towards technology. Getting the kids the opportunity to learn how to do things on their own, especially when it comes to uh, coding and any type of STEM programs or whatever it is that you use this technology for, which is later down the road, which is going to be big. So if they are able to learn now, it can help them out later in the future.
Do you guys use some electronics when we train, or do you
Yeah.
use computers or?
I think everything that we do is monitored through technology. I know, like I said, we were heart monitor rates, monitors to monitor our action, how much output we put in there, how much work we're getting done. Like I said, when we in meetings, we use Microsoft iPads or whatever we might have to watch film, to study playbooks. It becomes a whole like portable playbook in the sense of things.
So you're using a lot of technology in football today to be better at the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you watch NFL games, they have a speed tracker. You see guys is running like 22 miles per hour, 21 miles per hour, and they are able to track that in a sense of like, hey, this guy is really, really moving fast.
So
And
you
I guess the fans who watch the game, they get a kick out of it too because they can see that these guys are actually pretty fast.
so you're looking at the counter like, whoo, we're gonna have to go get this one.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so there's a lot of tech, yeah, a lot of tech in sports. People don't realize that, and especially, and what we're gonna do with coding is gonna be, just an introduction to what does it mean to build a video game, and hopefully it's gonna be fun. So show is for today's show, we're gonna be doing a classic, a Pong game,
Mm.
and we'll be doing that in the arcade editor. But before we go there, one thing that's very important to you, I think, and to everybody is you have a foundation and you're doing some work there. So how about you tell us more about that?
Yes. Um, just want to start by saying the name of my foundation and what it means to me, and how did it come about. The name of my foundation is One World for Change, and my biggest thing is giving back to kids that are understanding that whatever you do in life, whatever you decide to do in life, is only one route, and at the end of that route, it needs to be success. No matter where you start, no matter how you start, where you from, it's all about how you finish. I know me being a professional athlete, it's not about how you begin to play; it's about how you finish the play. So being able to give back to certain communities and give back to the youth has always been a passion of mine. And by creating my foundation, it has helped me provide families opportunities to see their kids be successful.
All right. Well, this is really great, to see athlete doing foundation, giving back, and it's a great role model for everybody.
Yes.
And that being said, it's time for the game. RJ, you ready?
RJ, you ready for the game?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's excited. He's running around the room right now. He's playing cops and robbers or something.
All right, so here we are so for the people watching the show, this is something you'll be able to do at home if you're watching this not live on YouTube or live now. We are here in a browser and it's on a website called arcade.makecode.com. So you can see that on the top right of the image. And this is a
Nice.
website where you can create super cute 2D games. And today we're going to follow a tutorial. So Emil's going to scroll down to the tutorial line. So you scroll down a little bit, scroll a bit more. So we see tutorial. And then if you go to the right, you'll see a game called Paddle. Paddle. So the way this works is you're going to click on the game and then you're going to say start tutorial. It is hidden behind the camera, but here we go. So here we are in arcade. And just to show what we're building today, Rashaan, this may feel familiar. It's kind of a classic, probably the first video game built. It's Pong, which we call Ping now, but it's really an ode to Pong. I don't know if you played that one.
It's ping pong.
Yeah, it's kind of ping pong with walls.
It's called ping pong.
It is called ping pong.
What
Yeah,
am I
we're
doing?
gonna build that today. So RJ, stick around. We're gonna need your help for images.
Yeah.
Us playing.
Yes, one sec. We got to build it first, son.
Yeah. So on the left side, you see there's a game. So you can see that's where we're going to play the game. And then on the right side, we have instructions that tell us, step by step how to do things. And I'm going to drag and drop the code in the editor. All right, let's. Everybody's ready?
Yeah.
Ready on
Yes,
the.
we are ready.
All right. So let's start making the ball.
We got to
And
make the balls.
we need to add code to create the sprite, and we do that by dragging this code from the toolbox. So we create a new sprite, and sprites in games are the things that move. So the ball, the
Sprite.
paddle, all these things, we call them sprites. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a name that.
Oh, it's the ball.
Oh, it's the ball.
Things just that the things that move in the video games.
All right, now the interesting piece, and that's why we have RJ here. Is, we need to draw a ball.
You got to draw a ball.
I know how to draw a ball.
All right.
Do we have a center in the 16
Yeah,
by
we
16?
know we could even try if you want to. If you want, you can take over. I can give you control. Oh no, I can't give you control. All right, RJ, tell us what colors you want and how do you want the ball to be, and then we'll try to draw it through design. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red,
All right, let's go for red.
blue. Red and blue.
Red and blue. Let's go. So we get some red here, and we're putting some blue inside. Some blue corners. Emil is going for artsy. Maybe some light blue in the middle.
Yes.
Can you paint it?
Yeah, I can paint it.
And let's do some eyes. Eyes are fun.
Yeah.
Who eyes are funky?
Yeah, 2 eyes. Do you want it smiling or not smiling?
Smiling.
Smiling. All right. The smiley. Oh, that's
Doesn't look like a smile.
that's more like a mustache.
Oh no.
All right. Well, we'll take it. That's gonna be our first. That's gonna be the ball, Mr. Mustache Ball. And you can see now he's in the center. So we've completed the step. And if you're
Stuck.
if you're stuck, look at the hint.
Yeah.
And Rashaan, is that your first time coding a game in arcade?
Not necessarily my first time, but doing a game of this nature, yes.
All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the next step. So the idea is that the sprite is going to be bouncing on the walls. So we want to tell the computer to do that. So we want to put code to make the ball bounce on walls, and you do that by looking into.
Gotta tell them.
Oh, you wanted to bounce on walls first, Emil.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there's a way to tell the game, don't.
Don't make the ball
Bounce on the wall.
stay.
All right, and now this is the part where we kind of figure out. So RJ, is it fast enough, you think? Or you want it faster? Hold on.
Can you see the ball, son? How
What do you
fast do you
think?
want the,
Do you think this game is going to be too easy?
How fast do you want the, is that
Can
too,
you
gonna
restart
be
it?
too easy? I think it's going through the walls.
Yes.
Is that too slow for you? Okay. Is that too slow? You want to go faster?
Good.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah, it's going to be a long time before somebody
Maybe.
loses that game.
You might want to go. You might want to go just a little bit more faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You ain't-
he's playing it safe.
Yes.
All right, let's keep it that way. We'll change it later if you want.
That's the mindset that will get you a record.
So we're now in the next step. And, it always starts at the same point, which may be good or not, but we're going to spice it up.
You have to build it first, son. You got to build it first. You making it.
Oh, yeah,
before you
no.
can-
You have to build your games here.
Doing it right now.
So we're going to change where it starts. Always starts kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're going to change that. And for that, we're going to set the the vertical coordinate to a random position. So we've got blocks that are like, virtual dice that gives us random numbers, and we use that to make the games more exciting. In this case, the Y position, that's our vertical coordinate.
Like
and we're going to do a random between 0 and 120, which is our screen size. All right. Now, whenever we restart, you'll see that it's kind of restarted from different locations. Then it doesn't bounce always the same way.
Yeah, and you don't predict it.
What do you think, Rashaan? Yeah, we're a long ways to a game.
Should we speed it up on the axis?
No, we'll speed it up later. We can speed it up later.
Okay, a function.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna end up with a bunch of code, and it's typical to
It says
tidy up things.
Bounce on the wall. It says velocity. That means the speed that the ball is traveling at. So right now it's going like 50. I think it can go like up to like maybe more than 100.
120.
You want to see what 100 speed looks like?
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see what 100 speed looks like.
So we're gonna do 100 speed.
Yeah. Right, look at the ball.
120 speed.
Let's see if we change this.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, more skill.
More skill required.
What's more skill?
Oh, this one. Look at it. See, this is faster.
It's faster. So you can change the game to make it harder or less hard.
Yeah.
If you go too slow, it'd be too easy for you.
Yeah.
See?
No, that's too hard.
You think
Yeah.
it's
Well, that's a cool piece about making your own games. You can kind of decide how hard you want them.
Yeah.
All right, let's create a new function, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna tidy up our game and work on the paddles. But before that,
what kind of paddles do you want?
What's the paddle?
What you use to hit the ball with?
Ping pong stuff.
Ping pong paddles.
yeah.
He didn't say go.
You can create whatever ones you want to use it, like pizza, maybe
Hot chocolate.
maybe a cup of hot chocolate. You never know.
Let's
Yeah.
do-
It's your game. You can create whatever you want
Yeah.
to create
do
it.
Jaguar, and you play with Jaguar.
You want to do Jaguar? Okay, you might be able to put an animal in there.
All right, hold on. So we're creating a new sprite
Say with the Jaguar.
called the left paddle, and we got a Jaguar order. Is that
Did you hear? Yeah, Jaguar order.
all
See
right.
if you can, it's your game, so you can create it whatever way you wanted to create it.
Jaguar girl.
They don't call the function.
Yeah, the ball is hidden right now. We'll bring it back when we need it. And we're gonna draw the Jaguar. So, Emil, maybe we can find something in the gallery. So we got some images pre-baked.
No.
Yeah,
RJ,
see
if you see
this?
something you like. Oh, a
You see it?
Jaguar. Oh, wow. We have a duck?
We have that.
No, let's go in the gallery. Maybe we have something. I think we have we have to write we can't use any animal.
I could fix a
Oh, yeah,
fish.
that's a Jaguar.
That's a
Put
Jaguar.
some teeth in there.
Look like a moose.
we can probably change the color. It's an animal.
No, it looks like a moose.
A moose, really.
It's kind of maybe some
Looks like a moose.
scary. I don't know, if you do the background black, we're gonna have to change the background of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Inside, right inside you.
Oh yeah, those are the teeth. Now it's
Yes.
Jaguar. No, that was too much.
That was too much.
I think let's keep it like that.
It
I
is.
think the two white teeth
Oh, no.
show up.
No.
Oh yeah, nah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I can like draw an outline for them.
I think a Jaguar is yellow. It has black dots. So
Yellow and black. Yellow and black dust.
Maybe put like a little green
and
tongue
some
on
kind
there.
of some kind of orange,
Blue tongue. Blue
kind of
tongue.
orange in there.
It's a blue green tongue. Blue green tongue.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's where we. Yeah, that's our Jaguar.
Oh, that's
you know?
awesome.
That's
Looks really good.
it looks really good.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so we created a Jaguar. We put it in the group of the left paddles because that's gonna be our left paddle, and we're gonna go for the next step. And RJ, stick around because you need your art decisions here. Make the paddle move up and down using code. And you do that in MakeCode by using a block from the controller.
Making a controller right now. You saying how you can move the paddle up and down?
And
Up and down.
Yeah.
Up, down, side,
there
down,
you go.
down.
To
So
hit
it's important to the computer is not going to do things unless you ask him to. So we ask the computer to do things by writing code. Now it's moving left and right, and that's probably not what you want. We want just up and down.
Up
So
and
we're
down.
Up, down, because you're.
all right, now it only moves up and down,
It only moves up and down.
which is great.
Should we make it a bit faster than the ball?
Yeah, it has to be faster than the ball. What do you think, RJ? How fast
How
do you
fast
want?
should the paddle move? How fast would you be able to hit the ball?
120?
Maybe faster than the ball, so maybe like 120. I think he wants to go like 120.
All right, we're gonna.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, cool.
138.
It's fast, and we can tune it up later. We're just working on the mechanics here.
He go all the way up.
Oh, you can't leave the screen. That's not good. We're gonna have to
No.
fix that. We have a bug. We have a glitch
Yeah.
in the game.
Glitch.
A glitch.
Means,
That is
something like-
not working.
Yes, correct.
Add code to set the left position of the.
Right. So we're gonna move the paddle to the left of the screen. So we need to use a block for that. And we're going to say that the left side of the paddle is going to be 0, because that's where you want to do the left, I think, not X.
Oh.
Oh, we've lost half of the Jaguar. That's not good. So we're going to say left.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Okay, so that's our paddle. It's a very specific paddle.
Girl.
Looks pretty good.
Look like a girl.
And then we're going to add code to make it stay in screen, just like we did for the ball.
What?
Okay.
Wait,
We're going
which
to
one?
drag a block here and drag this block.
You're making it. Yeah, right now. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Jaguars. This is.
All right, we got a paddle here. That's great. It kind of behaves how we would want it to do.
Yeah.
It's.
I think we're done with the step, Emil.
Let's go.
Hey.
All right, so same thing as before. We're going to create a function, move the code out, and we'll work on the second paddle. And RJ, you need to start thinking about the second paddle.
You want to
What image do you want?
Is it though?
Because one is going to be a Jaguar and the other one is going to be another one. So you need 2 paddles to play. You have one and I have one. So what do you want the other one to be?
I want the other one to be a lion because because the other one you say flight.
We need to do a lion.
Okay.
A lion.
We could copy that.
Yeah, wait, let's go to the next step. So the next step, yeah, we're gonna do the same as before. So we're gonna create a new sprite, Emil.
In a function?
No, and on start.
There's another function.
Oh yeah, but let's start on start so we
Okay.
can see how it looks like. And that's gonna be the right paddle, and then we're gonna draw a lion.
Yes.
No, I think.
How about we grab the Jaguar and we mod it?
Go down, Daddy. Can you go down?
1
So I
second,
think the
baby.
lion has a lot of hair.
What's that?
Yeah.
1 second.
Only 3 players.
1 second, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2-player game. Oh, wow.
Me versus you.
Yeah.
Who? Me? And
Me?
you?
Yes.
RJ,
And
what
you.
do you think about our lion? Maybe if we give him some yellow hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that look.
It's beautiful.
What is that?
Yeah.
Orange hair. Orange hair. No. Orange hair. No.
Hey, it looks like a.
Cyan.
Do you
Oh,
want
that's
to
pretty good.
change some colors? I think we nailed it down. Emil, you did a good job.
Yeah, I think I.
That's as good as it gets.
Looks pretty good.
We'll show you how you can remix this game at the end of the show. All right, so we need to do the same thing as before. So we're gonna be cloning these. We're gonna be now making sure that player 2 can move the paddle. So for that, we go in controller and we grab the player 2 controls. And we're gonna use the same speed. I think it was 120.
One,
So that's
two.
0 on this one.
Play on these
And 120.
Oh my god.
All right. Now, this is going to be different keys. If you're on a keyboard, you can click on the little keyboard icon. That is, I think Rashaan, you're a bit hiding it, but for people who want to figure out what are the keys, so Emil, you're going to be
JKL and I.
JKL and I'm going to be
Okay, 9.
WSD and then ZX. All right, but
Yeah.
just WS. I'm WS and you are.
I and K.
All right, no, that's a screenshot.
Oh.
Yeah, let's close this. All right, so let's finish the paddle. We need to move it. So can you do that? We need to add a block. And Rashaan, this is what in code. It's very important to break down all the problems in smaller steps. So if you look at the sprite right now,
Yes.
we want to make sure it's on the right. And whenever we we have a task we want to do, we'll translate that in code.
Right.
And we know the screen is 160. So
yep.
So now we've got our. And the only you have to do. Now our problem is it can't still escape. So we're gonna add the stay in screen. Oh, you forgot that block.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we'd add this one more screen, and then we basically now have 2 paddles and can move up and down. Jaguar versus.
Gonna make another function.
The lion.
The lion. All right, so we're gonna make a third function, which is called create the right paddle. And now we're gonna kind of put all the ingredients together to get our game. Got 3 functions here. And Emil, we're gonna now call the 3 functions in the onStart. So we're first gonna create our ball. We're gonna create the left paddle. We're gonna create the right paddle. And this is, and now we have some kind of a game. I'm on the left, Emil. I think our paddles need to be maybe a bit faster. It's quite hard.
150.
150. What do you think, Rashaan?
I think so.
Yeah.
I agree.
Whoops. 150. All right, 150 both, and then we can test our game.
Start the game yet?
I think so.
All right.
Who's
Yeah,
playing?
this is much better. So, Rashaan, how does ping pong work? What should we do here to the game?
I don't know what to do.
I think we might want to. How about we change the ball into like a football or something?
A
Yeah.
football. All right. You want a
No,
football?
no.
You don't want it to be football? Okay, you can keep it the same.
We could do a football in a green background to make it more like football theme.
Do you make it like a football?
Should we
No.
build it so the rackets actually hit the ball?
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
we need
I
to
think
do the
it's
racket thing.
Because now look, the racket,
No, it's a game that you can't lose.
and we're not losing any points.
We didn't do the code that. We need to have points. Yeah, we're gonna be
You
doing
need that.
points.
You need to add a score for sure.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and if you follow this tutorial, then you'll get all the steps to build a game.
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna handle a case where a ball touches the left paddle, and we do that with the overlaps block. So this code, this mouth of code, will run when a the right paddle should be of kind right paddles. Forgot to do that. Whoops.
Okay.
All right. Going back to our, so we're gonna look when a player, which is the ball, hits the left paddle.
And then, okay, so.
Then we're just gonna flip the X position. This is you know a lot about shocks, Rashaan, I guess. You do that. You do that for a living.
Yes.
So if you run into someone really fast, you ever bounce off the other player?
Yes. Sometimes, majority of the time, I take them to the ground.
Yeah.
It's called a form tackle.
You take him with you on the ground. Yeah,
No.
so we're gonna do the inverse here. It's gonna be a perfect rebound. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell the ball to. We're gonna make the. We're gonna reverse the velocity of the ball horizontally. And then Emil, can you grab the? So we need a math block to invert it. I'm gonna play by -1. Oh, negative, yeah. Now read the velocity of the sprite. So there's a little bit of math involved in games. It's quite fun. In this case, we're gonna take the current speed of the sprite. Can you put it? And then we're gonna say, oh well, you should just be backwards, negative. And this will actually make that ball.
It's only for the left paddle. Oh my god.
We have a bug. We forgot something here. Drag the sprite. Yeah. All right. So let's see. It's not obvious because this paddle is really hard to hit. Oh yeah, did you see? It bounced on the...
It did.
It did. Let's give ourselves some points.
Yeah.
I think we can change score. How many points when we bounce the ball, RJ? How many points do you like? 1?
1 point.
They're free. 10?
2 points.
We like a lot of points.
Yeah,
No points. How you know who wins? You gotta figure out who wins, right? So how about you go like either 1 or 2 points, or 10, or 100? What about 100 points?
You want 100?
100 points?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a tough customer. All right.
It's 100. No, 100 to 200. We have 200. They have 100.
Oh, okay.
How far can you count, RJ?
She asked you a question. Did you hear what he said?
Mm-hmm.
How far can you count up to?
Like 300.
Oh wow.
More than 300.
300 and 200.
Wow.
More like 1,000.
That'll keep you busy.
Do like
More like a billion.
Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah. So do you see? It's now bouncing, and whenever you bounce, you get points. And if you manage to like catch it in between the tail, it rebounds a bit. You get more points. All right. This is pretty cool. Emil, let's do the next step. I think we're gonna give points to the Lions. Whose side is who? RJ, are you
You
the
have to give
Jaguars?
points to the Jaguars.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the Jaguars when we do 2-player.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Lions. Lions have 70.
So we're gonna go between the sprite and the right paddle,
I can't hear him. You have to turn around so you can see him.
and you need to change this block to be in the player 2 block. So we're gonna give points to player 2,
100.
100. Although we could cheat, maybe we could give more points to the. All right, let's see. Are we playing? Oh, there we go. But the Jaguars are in trouble.
I have 12,000 points.
I've noticed that. 1 second.
He's really
I don't think we started the game over. We might need to start this one over.
Yeah, we might have to start over.
Another
I
kickoff.
kind of cheated.
Oh, yo!
Oh, you cheater.
Yeah, I know.
Cheater.
Well, that's actually the end of the tutorial, and the fun part about this tutorial is that once you're done with them, you can actually record a little GIF of them, and then you can publish. So we're gonna click publish here, right behind our heads, and that means anybody who's you can send that game to your family.
Publish in the forum.
If you have a phone, you can scan the QR code. So this is a fun way to kind of share the program and have it. But since we have RJ here, and I thought there was a theme of football, I thought we could customize this a bit to make it feel more like football. So Emil,
Yes.
how about we make a background that's red?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna start by I think it's in the scene. So we're outside of the tutorial and we have all the blocks
Mm-hmm.
We are making it. You have to make it first, then we can play it after.
all the way to the top.
Let's go in the
And we're gonna do just a plain.
Color or image?
Oh, let's draw an image. Let's draw a football field. So we're gonna
Oh.
draw
football. It's green. All green and
All right.
30,
all
40,
green.
50. 30s, 40s, and 20s, and 10s.
Yes.
Do the line and then white in the middle. All right, so we're gonna draw the lines,
Right is
kind of trying to be straight. Well, okay, that's pretty good.
that's the sideline. Sideline.
As you're going, that's
Line.
just the whole field. It's going this way. It's
One
not going up and down.
line. Do another line.
That's more like the end zones.
Yeah. It's
Go.
it's a very.
I can go quick.
Oh yeah, we're accelerating.
That's a football field.
But that's the lion side. You know? Yeah.
What's going on here?
That don't look like a football field.
Emil, let's undo that little diagonal line.
The diagonal one.
Yeah. All right, let's try it out. You know, this might actually start to give it more of a.
I could draw a little.
Oh, we need the little mouse.
Race. Like a race.
Yes.
It's a race.
Okay, but
Yeah, you guys are more familiar with getting onto.
Oh, look at that.
This feels more like a football game, right?
Yes, it does.
Emil, how about we change the ball? We thought about doing this football.
yeah.
I was wondering what some of the people watching, what would they make?
Oh, I see.
So we got actually a whole football theme in the gallery, which is fun. If you scroll down, we've got the football here that we can use.
Wait.
I made it now.
All right, and you can always change the images. So let's click OK, and let's see what it looks like.
Sure.
Although I like Mr. Mustache, it looks like an eye. The game just got really hard.
The ball is so small.
I'm playing against myself.
Right. Yeah, this is now the game. So we've got a small, but what we can do is actually make it a bit better. So we're going to add an extension to
Making it.
to create an animation and to show how this works.
Make their own video games online. So whoever's watching, they get the chance to see it and learn how to make their own games.
So if you're following this, what we're going to do is...
Now
I'm getting a snack.
You're getting a snack? Okay.
You're getting a snack. That's a great idea. You need food for the brain. We're going to animate this football. So we've got a few images here. And if you see what I'm doing, I'm grabbing all the images and putting them in an animation. We have like a mini animation editor. And this will give it a more realistic feeling
So it
because
looks
it's
like
kind of swirling around. Do that faster. So if I run the animation here, you can see it's kind of turning. Now the ball, very subtly because it's tiny,
Yeah.
is turning around. Oh wait, no, I need to loop it. All right.
That's my snack.
You guys just okay. Well, we have cookies and peanuts.
All right.
That's some
So
grain.
this is the game. This is Jaguar versus Lion. We're gonna rename this Jaguar versus Lion as our game, and I'm gonna share with you, Rashaan.
Yes.
You've built that for me. So now that we've shared this, if you want to scan, if you have a phone, you can scan the QR code. I'm going to move my head out. If you have a phone, you can scan with your camera, or you can copy the. I guess copying the URL is long. But this is a way for you to play the game Jaguar versus Lions.
Jaguar versus Lions.
With your son RJ. It was really fun building that. I think we're done with the coding. This is already a game, and if you're watching this, we got a ton of tutorials on how to make the games more interesting. All right, so
The cookie is great.
It is good.
RJ, do you have any comments about the game we built before? Because we're gonna ramp up this coding activity. This was
Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you ready to try it?
Are you
Play
ready
it?
to try it out? So ask your dad to check out the link. We'll send it. Actually, we're gonna copy it in the mixer chat. And we're
Yes.
gonna try it out. Um, and yeah, so this show was Digital All Stars, where we have All Stars athletes coming to our show and coding with us to help encourage kids during the coronavirus lockdown. Get some activities. Rashaan, this was a lot of fun. I think I'm glad you brought your artist with you.
Yes.
Some really good
It's very
ideas there.
creative. Yes.
And again, you have a foundation that's doing some great work, and we hope to see you on the football field one way or the other uh,
Yes.
next season. Do you have any word for your fans before we close out the stream?
Just make sure you guys stay safe. Just really continue to practice social distancing. Um, for the kids out there and for the youth, just continue to learn each and every day, even if it's just reading a book, doing some stuff online, whatever you need to do to continue your education. I think that's very important right now because a lot of kids are missing out on the opportunity to continue to learn each and every day, especially during this time. And stay safe. And for all the nurses, thank you. For all the supporters, for all the people that's on the front line, we just want to say thank you to you guys for for doing a wonderful job for our country. And then just want to say thank you. And this has been a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if send me any comments, questions, and we can hopefully play the game with each other.
Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody stay safe, and thank you for these words, Rashaan, and hopefully we'll see you near future.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, RJ, great to meet you. It was really fun. Great game. And tell us if you beat your dad.
We got to play when we get off. We're gonna play it. Okay.
All right. See you, everybody.
See. Appreciate it. See you guys.